Season of camps and entertainment from Jackson College. We welcome Assistant Athletic Director and baseball coach Rick Smith and music professor Dan Bickle. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
And first up, let's talk about the Jets and this incredible season. It wasn't expected to be as winning as it is.
Yeah, it was kind of a rebuilding year, but the players said no, it's called a reloading year. We lost 14 plus players to 4 years last year, and the players, good group, a lot of leadership, and the will to win is prevalent. So that's kind of been our ingredient to success, and the coaching staff's doing a great job too.
Where are we in the season?
We're at our last 4-game series with Mott. No matter what other teams do, we win 2 out of the 4. We clinch, so we're in a good spot.
Yeah, the W's just kept showing up all season long. Great job, and the beautiful new facilities. That's going to help.
That's a big buzz, not just through our team or the community of Jackson, but it's statewide through the MCCA. We've gotten a lot of compliments, and they want to know how we got it done. So, so they can follow suit.
And they ain't seen nothing yet.
No.
Yeah, more to come. So also a great season for you, Dan. You've had some wonderful concerts, and we've had a chance to air some of them on JTV this past winter and spring. Looks like the program's in great shape.
We were chatting about it before, that this whole rebuilding year thing, it came a year early for both of us. I don't understand how the talent that I'm getting, I mean, I get it that we've been trying this summer band thing and we've been trying to build and promote, but it's really, we're getting such talented people in all across the college. The students are great, the bands, I mean the jazz band that you guys, thank you for coming to record that as well, but I just feel so lucky every day with the community concert band, and I think I have 7 of the area high school band directors are in the band at the college now, and their top students are coming. We feel very fortunate, and it does seem like it was ahead of schedule from what we were thinking.
Well, it's certainly going to help. The success of the programs, the focus on success for the students academically, and the facilities. It's got to be a huge recruiting tool for both of you.
Definitely. And the camps and the summer performances, I kind of just threw this out there. I said, I've got a couple more groups I'd like to bring out, because through the summer concert series, we like to promote the facilities, and we get lots and lots of people who come out to these shows. But I got the yes to add another show this year and to have the summer band have its performance as well. So we're getting a lot of support too. So it's working really well.
Well, the class of 2023 just graduated this past weekend, but the campus does not stop. All summer long, we've got cool things happening. First, we're going to talk about, let's talk about the summer concert series.
Yeah, that'd be great. So the lineup is right there. The Jackson French Quarter Dixieland Band is coming out on May 31st. Big L in Code Blue, that's Larry Sumner's incredible band, and he's bringing a version of the band out to play. They're just unbelievable. If you haven't seen Larry, you have to. He's basically Prince. I mean, he's the same guy. Then the Capital City Brass Band, they're a favorite. They come from Lansing. Trombone Fest, last year we set our attendance record of almost 400 people on that tiny back patio to see it, and we have local arrangers and students arranging music, and we go all the way from Lizzo to Lady Gaga to Bach. It's really fun. Then our community concert band, we're working on our semi-patriotic show, late in the year, working those in with some great concert band pieces. And then the summer band that I'm in the process of promoting that's been very successful. We do a show on the back patio as well, and we invite the parents and families to come out, and we march around and play a bunch of songs, and it's a fun one in preparation for our July 4th performance in Brooklyn.
Nice. So you will be personally in several of these shows as performer or conductor.
5 out of 6, yes.
Okay.
I'm the host for the other one.
We should give a shout out to Ronald Douglas, who was honored with the Distinguished Service Award last Friday night at the honors dinner. Your predecessor, a lot of memories I know that you have with Ron.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. He was nominated from within the group. It was kind of a stealthy thing, but we were able to keep it a secret for quite some time.
All right, so Big L and Code Blue, another great draw, and that I think his first show ever was in the Jets hangar when he was 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so he's coming back. And then camps. Let's talk. Well, you've got camps. Let's switch to sports camps.
Yeah, we had a lot of camps this summer going on, especially in the month of June. We started up with June 12th. We have the women's elite camp. We have the team camp for the women's basketball. The men, they have the youth camp the same days as the youth baseball camp. The youth baseball camp is on the 19th and 20th, starting at 9 to noon, and then they start up the boys youth camp for basketball from 1 to 4. So those are some busy days on campus. We have on June 24th, where we also have the 14U Cascades Youth Baseball Tournament, a one-day tournament that's going to be held. And we got various tournaments being held on campus too. We have area high schools playing on campus. So it's been a pretty good buzz, and there's a lot to do. We have some prospect camps coming up in the month of July and August too.
Yeah, great opportunity for those kids to play on that brand new field with the dugouts, lighted field, heated dugouts, air-conditioned press box, concession stands, new restrooms, bleachers. It's state of the art.
Yes,
It's awesome.
very nice.
Yeah. All right. Now on to the music camps.
Yes, we have this will be the 4th year that I've done summer band at JC, and it actually started back when I was in Michigan Center because we needed a band for the Carp Carnival, and we came up with this really fun-based camp where we would bring beginners through high school in to learn to play and get just enough to march in a parade, but then also drastically improve their skills. And it's actually an unforeseen positive is now I think 6 or 7 of my Jazzy Jets this year were campers in my first summer band at JC. So it's really working well. And then also JC students and high school students from the area are my staff. So we end up marching a band of around 60 people. And we already have 11 enrolled this year, and I only just started my tours to recruit people. But it's the best 2 weeks of the year. It is so much fun, so much positive energy. And we just make sure that the atmosphere is a positive one, and it's a one-room schoolhouse where there are great players every 2 or 3 seats. You can ask anyone for help, for fingerings. And there's a beginner camp at the beginning from 9 to noon. Then the more advanced camp is from 11 to 1:30. That overlap time is when we march together. And we really just focus on the positives and have a really great time with it. But it's the best 2 weeks of the year. We just have a fantastic time.
And they do a concert, and they're in a band, in a parade.
We're in the Brooklyn July 4th parade, yes. We did the Hanover parade for 2 years, and last year we ended up switching to Brooklyn, and it was just awesome. They're just so well received. Everybody, both of the places that I have marched with this band, they've been trying for years to have a 4th of July band. Even back when I was in Grass Lake and Michigan Center, I would get emails, can you bring a band? And there were always these financial hurdles, and we weren't in school, and you couldn't really do it. So this camp was born on the idea that we need a marching band for a parade. And it works out just beautifully that they get a band, we get to have a great experience, and we get a whole camp out of it.
Yeah, and I see 0 to any skill level. So if you're just starting, you can get into
Hopefully they have the instrument and have put it together before, but we do have instructors for every instrument who are local high school players and section leaders, and lots of now college marching students who are home on the summer. They come in and they just sit right with them, and they run sectionals, and sometimes last year Jack Reynolds actually conducted a piece, and he's a music major at Central now, and he just was so inspirational to so many kids. I have people asking, is Jack going to come back this year? Is Dustin coming back this year? And excitedly, I can say yes, they both are coming back. So,
also for sports camps, one I see is elite camp. Do you have to meet certain qualifications to get into any of the sports camps, Rick?
No, not really. They're for all. You know, they're just different types. You know, you have your team camp for the varsity teams, and then you have your individuals with your 9, like a shooting camp, shootout type thing, and so there's different. Our baseball camp, we went young. We went to the 6 to 14U age group, and it's really incredible how they improve and how much excitement's being put on. And the men's, as far as the basketball camp, they went from 1st grade to 6th grade. We also have the volleyball youth camp coming up June 28th, and we're getting all the paperwork out for that one too.
All right, there it is.
Oh yeah. And soccer's just coming up with dates now too. So there's a big variety of opportunity for the youth in our youth camps at Jackson College.
How important is it to get into youth programs in the summer for both music and sports if you want to be, you want to make the team in high school?
It's invaluable, and I wouldn't have known that when I did it the first time. It's just 8 years down the road after doing these camps, you really just start to see it building on itself just from word of mouth. I mean, the advertising is excellent, but so many of the people we get are friends of people who came the year before. Then in the future, they're members of our teams, or they're in our classes, or they're in my bands. It's fantastic. And it's nice too, because one of the things that we needed to fulfill was there are great camps like Blue Lake and Interlochen, but they're very expensive and people have to be gone for 2 and 3 weeks at a time. It was that go-between where we could find something that we could serve a purpose locally. And I mean, what's our camps, like $3 or $4 an hour by the time you're done? Yeah. So, I like to brag that. If you really break it down, cheaper than childcare.
And the social piece is huge for the youth as far as developing new friends, things like that, and competing and having fun. I've had, in all the years that I've done youth camps, I've had campers that have been in our youth camp that actually played on our college team. So
Pays off.
It does pay off.
Nice. Hey, thanks for the
Oh yeah.
Jets sweatshirt.
Can I plug? We have a theater camp coming as well too. Television star Sarah Ann Tomzak. She's going to be on Chicago Fire tonight.
That's right, tonight.
And
Chicago Fire.
And she's also running a theater camp the same weeks as band, and we're still getting all the advertising out. We're hoping some people who come to band camp, if they're interested in theater, just stick around. Her camp starts a half an hour after, and then they can stay for the afternoon. So just a thought, if people are considering theater as well, we'd like to encourage people to look into that.
Yeah, she plays the secretary of the Big Shot. Not at the firehouse, but City Hall.
Right.
All right, guys, thanks so much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Bart.
From Jackson College, Assistant Athletic Director and Baseball Coach Rick Smith, and the Band and Music Professor Dan Bickle.